This one's Fuego.
I know, gang.
Hi there everyone, we're back again with another banger! Yeah guys, it's been a while since we've basically came back to the channel guys. There's a lot that has happened, and basically if you're new to this channel guys, if you're a beginner or if you're an intermediate trader or if you are an advanced trader, you will still benefit from this video. So basically guys, I'm going to be covering 5 topics in this video. The first one being how to properly draw trends, how to use small time frames to basically determine entries and setups, demonstration on how to grow small accounts, and the last two will basically be about the importance of patience and the importance of practice. So basically those are the 5 topics we're going to talk about today. I'm going to demonstrate to you guys how to do that. I'm going to demonstrate to you how to grow a small account. All these steps are going to basically help you grow to be able to become a consistently profitable trader, right? That's the end goal at the end of the day. So before we even start guys, this information we're sharing with you guys, this is the information that not everybody has access to. So you guys know, this is the information that only the top 1% has access to. This is information that we want to bring to people who don't have the opportunities, people who never had the chance to get this kind of information, as the majority of you guys who've been subscribed to our channel exactly know where we come from. For us basically to be in this level, you guys know it took a lot. We basically come from nothing guys. We come from we come from the dead guys. We come from Gasi, we come from the hood. We come from nothing guys, and we showed people that's really possible. You can go check our first video on YouTube. We started basically with the $7 account, and we basically grew that to over 110 GBP. At that time we were trading with Great British Pound, and we basically learned and developed a lot of skills along the way, and now we basically have multiple businesses.
Businesses,
So
nigga, I got
how
you
so
coming
many
like
businesses?
this. Because I'm a fucking bona fide hustler. I'm trying to be a billionaire. Why don't you have that many businesses?
I don't know how come you don't have multiple businesses guys. I don't know how are you not having multiple businesses, but it's very important for you guys to do that in order for you to become a billionaire. I mean, that's what we're all trying to achieve. Those who want to become billionaires will check out billionaires videos, but for this video is to basically start with your first stream. The majority of you guys that are here starting on your first stream on how to make money. Yes, this kind of information is not taught in school. This is the information you can never find inside textbooks. Hence we want to basically teach you guys how to find your papers, how to build your financial foundation, how to use this information to better yourself and help you become a millionaire day trader, right? Which is what we are, and we're aiming to become billionaires at this point. We're going to document this whole entire journey from the start and show you guys how we're able to achieve that. By so doing, that's how we get our blessings. If I have to be honest with you guys, by giving, by changing, by impacting so many lives, that's how you ultimately grow as well in terms of law of attraction. And I can go deeper, man. I can go all day, but that's a topic for another day. So as you guys know, before I even start the video, all the information we're sharing with you guys is a lot, and it's worth thousands and thousands of dollars, and we're sharing it completely for free. So it will be a major appreciation from us if you would hit the like button, hit the sub button, and don't forget to hit the post notification bell so that you're notified every time we drop. Help us hit 10,000 likes, and we're gonna keep on sharing more and more information without any further waste of time. I'm sorry for the last time. Let's get it. Hi there guys, welcome back once again. Welcome back.
Yes sir. We're back again guys. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, especially the both of us being back on YouTube.
So basically guys, we have invested a lot into our trading setup. So as you guys can see, basically our investment in Forex has basically helped us become profitable. As you can see here, I'm going to show you the video once we start. I'm going to put it basically on the screen.
Yeah.
Today we're able to make close to 70,000 USD, and we made a withdrawal of 10,000, hence we have 63,000 USD left. You can see there was a deposit there of 20,000 USD, and we made a withdrawal of 10,000 USD. Basically, this is the information we have, which we were able to get, we seeked out to know, and this is the information that enables us to become part of the 10%.
Yeah. So again, basically adding the few points on what my twin said is that guys, I want you guys to actually understand that when we're trading here guys, we're actually risking our real money. So this is actually a real risk. So it would definitely mean a lot if you guys just hit the sub button and the like button and subscribe. All right.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna basically jump right straight into it, guys.
yeah. It's not a better waste of time.
This
is part 2.
This is part 2. Big Bank Secrets.
Yeah.
This is Forex made easy just for you guys. So all we're showing you guys is basically what's really happening in the market.
Exactly.
As you can see here, guys, we have HSBC, Credit Suisse, and other banks basically fined for Forex rigging. Right. So we have the EU regulators. They're saying that Forex traders basically change information via a chat room, and that's how they're able to basically carry out these scams. So basically what's happening here, guys, is I'm showing you guys what's really happening in the market. We're teaching you guys to learn on how to become part of the 10%, because these are the things that will continue to happen, and we only have to know how to basically use this information in order to benefit and be able to become part of the 10%. True. So basically, you can see here, guys, HSBC, all these banks, Barclays, Credit Suisse, they were fined for Forex rigging, and this was basically in 2021, right? This is very recent, and it's been going on for many years. You can see even in 2019, the same thing happened, and they were fined a total of 1.2 billion for Forex rigging, right? So we can see that there's a reputation from these acts, meaning that as long as we know that this kind of things are happening, we're going to be able to know how to combat these things, and you're going to be able to know how to win and how to profit by basically following the 5 steps we're going to be sharing in this video. Those are the 5 steps you're going to need as a beginner, as an intermediate trader, and as an advanced trader in order for you to benefit and become part of the top 10%. True. I wanted to show you as well an illustration of how basically these guys operate and how to find yourself on the right side of the market. You can see usually, guys, this is where the money is sitting, right? This is where the money is sitting over here. Whenever you see these red and blue lines, you know this is where the money is sitting. And when you see the Forex chart, this is where the market is currently doing. So you can see basically whenever these guys are holding sells, the market is buying. Whenever these guys start buying, the market sells. They can see exactly where the majority is going. Hence, we're going to find ourselves with only the minority, and by following the 5 steps we're going to share in this video, you're able to know on how to benefit and become part of the winning traders.
Basically, the market, this is the way the market differentiates between the other 98% and the 2%. You know what I mean? So knowing this type of information will help you to be with the side of the 2% that gets to be profitable when you actually are a Forex trader.
So basically, guys, I want you guys to take this opportunity very seriously. The information we have is information that not everybody has access to. We had to seek out this information in order for us to get this type of information, and that is why we're making sure that we're actually passing the knowledge to the next people, as we understand that sharing our knowledge doesn't mean that we're losing our shine.
Most definitely, guys. Most definitely.
So basically, guys, we're gonna first start with the 5 steps. I want you guys to take out your pen and paper, and let's get right straight into it.
Let's get started, guys. Let's get started.
So yeah, guys, we're gonna firstly start with number 1, which is how to properly draw trends, right? So basically, guys, you have to know that being capable of identifying trends is one of the core skills a Forex trader should possess, as it can prove to be highly useful in making Forex predictions.
And what I want to add on what he said, guys, being able to draw trends will help you as a trader to be able to read the market, and understanding the market condition will help you to make an informed decision. All right.
So you have to know, guys, we have different types of trends. You guys can see we have a bullish trend, we have a consolidation trend, and we have a bearish trend. So I'm going to basically help you guys know how to use this information in order for you to build from where you are and move forward. So even if you've learned a lot and you feel like you're experienced, but you're not finding the consistency that you need, it means that you must also cut down on some few information you have and basically build from a correct foundation. You understand me? So now, guys, you have to know that trends may vary in length, from short to intermediate to long to short term. So being able to identify a trend can prove to be highly profitable, and the only reason is that you'll be able to trade with a trend. It's very important for you guys to understand that in the context of a Forex trading strategy, it's best to use trends, because that way you're able to capitalize and understand what is the next possible movement. So if you see here, guys, you can see right from where we are, there's an impulse move towards the upside. Whenever we see an impulse move towards the upside, just know that we're talking about a bullish movement, or we're talking about a push up. So the market moving from here to go up, it has basically created a high. This is our high, and once the market goes bearish, once the market pushes down and makes a reverse, we call this a low. We can see this is our high and this is our low, and the market continues making a higher high, which is higher than the previous high, and a higher low, which is higher than the previous low. So now the importance of us knowing this information is because by being able to spot these reversals, we're able to spot our trends. For
Yeah,
example,
you get to know that this trends, for instance, teaches you that we're in a bullish market. You know what I mean?
we're in a bullish market, and if I can put my trend line like this, I can see that for as long as I'm above this trend line, I can see that for as long as I'm above this trend line, I'm still looking for a bullish momentum. Only once we cross, I might start looking for sells. Now, how can my sells be confirmed? Let's say we're at this level and the market wants to sell, but I'm looking for a confirmation. My confirmation will come from my previous low. So basically this low over here, guys, once we get to a point whereby the market crosses this low, that for me will be a confirmed sell. Why? Because that will give the market enough time to break below, retest, and push towards the downside, right? That is when you're looking for high probability trades. And we know here currently for my next possible earliest resistance, once the market crosses this resistance, which is now a support, I'm going to still look for sells. However, it's a more of an immature entry. But by being able to understand how these lows play a role for me, I will know what kind of a trade I'll take. I know immediately jumping on a trade once you cross this level will be premature, but once you cross the second level, I know it's confirmed that we're basically outside this bullish trend and we're basically looking for a push towards the downside.
True.
So on the other hand, we have a consolidation market. What is a consolidation market? A consolidation market is when the trend is basically stuck in the same place. You can see there's no basically a bullish
overall direction,
or a bearish momentum. The market is still locked in the same place. Yeah. So whenever you trade a trending market, you need to make sure that you do not hold those trades. You need to enter quickly and get out and save your money. You need to find yourself either holding a bearish or a bullish trend, because in the forex market we only have two directions, guys. We only have going up and going down. Okay, yes, so whenever the market is confused, you don't want to find yourself in that situation. You want to remove yourself from a place like that and trade trends.
And guys, looking at this, actually it's just two opportunities, you know what I mean? It's only a buy and a sell, opposed to having four opportunities. It would be worse if they were left, right, center, forward. So at least now it's just only up and down. That provides us a better advantage into knowing that this can actually be mastered and can be used as a skill that can basically consistently help you to grow as a person. You know what I mean?
So basically, guys, whatever we explained about a bullish trend applies to a bearish trend in an opposite. You understand me? So what I want to show you guys is basically how to do a trend. Whenever you do a trend, we want to make sure that we cater for most touches, right? I can see that I don't have to cater for every touch to be exactly, but I can see here the market was able to reverse, hence this forms a trend for me. So basically what I want to show you guys is that there's no such thing as a perfect trend, but we always try to cater for the most likely possibility. You understand me? So we can see that the market is basically inside this bearish trend. Only when we're inside the bearish trend, we're going to start looking for bullish possibilities. But for as long as we're inside the bearish trend, we're looking for sells. So basically, guys, that's your first step in order for you to master how to trade forex, and that is basically mastering how to use trends.
Okay, guys, so I guess that is just the illustration. Now we want to go to the practical side and start showing you guys on how to apply what we just showed you now on the charts.
Yeah, guys, so basically we taught you guys how to properly draw trends, and the theory side, we're now going to show you how to do that on the real market.
Yeah, basically, guys, right now we're going to apply the practical side of what my twin just showed you right now in terms of how to draw trends. So firstly, guys, I'm going to start by analyzing NASDAQ. So when we analyze, guys, we first like to turn our candlestick chart into a line chart. Why? The reason we do this, guys, is so that we are able to spot major key levels. We're actually able to spot where there is reversals. Let me start by placing my high here and move back to my candlestick. So you see, when we have a candlestick, we are able to basically not cater for this weak creations. These are all fake outs in the market, and having to use a line chart, we are able to basically avoid such things.
So we're able to cut out noise, basically.
Yeah. So with that, now I want to continue with my analysis. We firstly started by obviously outlining the high of the day, and now I'm basically looking for major key levels. I'm looking for areas whereby we have a lot of reversals in the market. Having such areas, guys, you are able to see that the market likes to respect the fact that it reverses at such levels. So now, seeing this area, I'm able to see that now when the market reaches this point, I should obviously expect a reversal. Why? Because the market tends to respect this area. So now let me continue spotting out more reversal areas. I like to find spot whereby there is more than one touch, 1, 2, 3, so that way I can see a major key level. So once I'm finished with spotting my major key levels, I also like to use a zone. A zone is able to filter out more than one spot. For instance, when we switch back to our candlestick, we get to see it also caters for areas whereby we have fake outs and weak creations. So now going back to my line chart, I want to continue analyzing for like an area here, guys. This is perfect for areas like this. So having an area like this, we get to see that this is an area whereby the market has a lot of reversals. So when you turn it back to your candlestick, you still get to see that there's a lot of movement, but you get to still understand that this is a support at the top and our resistance at the bottom.
Basically, guys, what I can take from this is that don't always rely on using a straight line. Sometimes the market can create a support and resistance areas. The market can reverse inside a zone rather than just a straight line. So we cater for a support zone and a resistance zone.
Yeah. So just finished right now spotting my key level areas. These are areas whereby we expect a lot of reversals. So now let me spot my trend line. As you see, guys, when you just explain the market, we see already we have a bullish movement towards the upside, and from this point on we have a double top, which is one of the key reversal patterns, hence we're seeing a bearish movement. So now let me spot my bullish trend. You did see, guys, how we spot a bullish trend. We have higher highs and higher lows. So basically I get to see that this is a bullish trend. So now I basically want to outline my resistant trend line. This is basically my uptrending resistant trend line. The reason I'm calling it a resistant trend line is because, as you can see, guys, when we get here, the market is actually resisting the price from crossing above. Hence, I'm saying it's a resistant trend line. So, having to see that we have a resistant trend line, we now need to have what? A supporting trend line. So, this would be our support area at the bottom to cater for most touches. What I want to explain, guys, after just finished my bullish trend is that when you're analyzing, guys, the aim of having this bullish trend is not necessarily that you have to cater for exactly where the market is. You need to be, your analysis don't have to be as perfect as mine, but you need to have the same idea that I have. The aim of me analyzing like this is to get the idea that the market is giving me the condition that I'm in a bullish market. And the moment I broke outside, I should now look for other types of opportunities. So let's continue with analyzing, guys. As you see, guys, after we broke outside our bullish trend, we are now in a bearish momentum. So now let me first start by outlining my resistant part of my trend. As you see, guys, we had a bearish trend towards the downside. And then basically this is the trend. Let me try to cater for it as best as I can. So basically, guys, this is my bearish trend towards the downside. And we had, obviously it's not a perfect one, as you can see, but we had a double bottom. A double bottom is also another reversal pattern that confirms that we're done with the bearish movement. We should now expect what? A bullish movement towards the upside. As you can see, guys, after our double bottom in our bearish trend, the market started to change and then became a bullish market.
So guys, there's something I wanted to show you about what I taught you before.
Yeah.
Remember we spoke about being able to spot support and resistance areas, and that was when we taught you guys how to properly draw trends. So you can see the same application applies. You can see here, this is why we need to know these levels in order for us to have strong confirmations.
Yeah, so basically, guys, right now, after just finished analyzing my bearish trend, I know that we are now in a bullish movement. After just analyzed, I know my condition currently that I am in a resistance from a support, but I do understand that the market has a major key reversal at this point right here, meaning that even though we are below a resistance, the market can still push above to hit this resistance here before any further serious reversals in the market. Why? Because we saw also this line, guys. The reason the market reversed here is because, guys, we did see from the past the market respects it as a major key level. So now,
it's a very strong zone.
Yeah. So now this one is not a major key level that much. As you can see, it's just a zone area. Hence, even though I do see that it is a resistance, it is not strong enough to actually stop this bullish movement. The market can still push basically towards the upside. So I just finished now basically spotting my trends. We can go deeper in terms of now how to spot entries.
So basically, guys, he just covered Nasdaq. I can do a rough one as well for gold and show you guys exactly how we can apply the same teachings for gold. So basically, guys, we trade anything. We trade the financial markets from synthetics to indices to currencies. As long as it's tradable, we trade. Whatever skills we've learned, we've used them to basically trade the market.
Yes.
So now we can see whenever we trade, we want to start from a high time frame, and what I like to do is I want to see what is the overall direction of the market. So basically, guys, by looking at the market here, we have a very interesting setup that many of you guys might not know. So basically, guys, it's very important for you guys to also know trading setups, because that's how you're able to capitalize the market. There's certain patterns that the market tends to respect that you need to do your research and learn about these patterns. You can either join our academy, of which we're going to teach you all about these patterns, or you can take your time and basically learn from the internet. That can take you more time, but it's up to you. So I want to show you guys something. I just saw something right now. Now this is basically an example of cup and handle. I hope I can see it. Yeah. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. You can see, guys, we have a cup and handle.
Clear and nice example.
And this is also a likely possibility. It's not yet confirmed, but I'm just showing you guys what I just saw, because we understand pattern. Basically, this might not be the highest high. There's no such thing as to overbought. We can see the market can still continue pushing towards the upside to continue a cup and handle setup. You can see. So basically, I have that in my head. Now I know there's a possibility of an overall bullish momentum. So I can continue towards the downside and look for more opportunities. So what I'm trying to show you guys is how to draw trends, right? That's the first task for the day. We want to make sure you guys know how to draw trends. The first thing I need to do before I even start with trends is to be able to spot my reversal levels. I showed you guys before I even started my trends, I needed to be able to know where does the market reverse. So I can see here, this is basically our playground. So I'm going to show you guys as well. Line charts are basically there to help me. I can see I was able to cater for a more stronger level. And yeah, basically, guys, analyzing is what we do on a daily basis. And the more time you spend analyzing the market, the better you're going to become at it, right? So now basically I can see these are the touches that I want to cater for within the market. I want to look at where exactly the market is, as that's the level I want to cater more for. Yes, I can put my lines, I can put my support and resistance areas everywhere I need to put wherever I see an area of value, but my main focus right now is basically here, because that's where I want to see what the market is more likely to do. So from there, I want to move to a more smaller time frame and be able to see if there's anything I can take from this trade. You can see here, guys, basically the market is this is what we talked about before. The market is currently now in a consolidation. How did this happen? You can see before the market went down, we were previously in a bullish momentum. So whenever the market shows a very strong bullish momentum towards the upside, we call this a bull volatile. When the market pushes strongly towards the upside, it's more likely to reverse the same way. Hence, we can see from here, the market went up, created a bullish trend, and from there, we're able to cross the bullish trend. Now you can see this is a bullish trend, and the moment we crossed outside this bullish trend, we started looking for sells. So you can see the market sold, and from here, this market continued to create a bearish trend. You can see the bearish trend. So the reason the market has been stuck here and we haven't went up is because we're basically inside a consolidation. That's where the consolidation comes to play. That's where we need to make sure we are paying attention. You can see here, this is also a key level area that I need to cater for. So what I need to do, guys, most of the time whenever I analyze, I need to remove some of my analysis from the past, because I have that in my head. I want to make sure I have clean charts as much as possible, right? And I want to make sure I always cater for most likely touches. So I'm going to look here at the back and be able to cater for that to be more strongly. So apart from that, I can see as well that we have a very strong support area here, this support zone that I'm seeing at this moment. And on top of that, I can see as well that we have an area as well that has been respected all the way from the past to the current moment. So the market, wherever it is as well, also has a very strong key chart level that I need to cater for. I see that the market is basically playing around these levels. So there was that, basically playing around these levels. So I can see here, guys, this is
the market's playground.
This is where the market is currently playing. So I'm seeing that we're in a consolidation market, and the moment we break above this level, I'm going to look for buys, and the moment we break below these levels, I'm going to look for sells. But for now, whatever trade I'm going to be entering, I'm going to look at it in a sense of a scalp, and I want to make sure the scalp is within my current region. So if I look at the current moment here, guys, what I can do is I can see that basically the market has created some sort of a bullish possible trend. You can see the market went up, went down, and went back and came back to test the structure. So I want to have my trend there to cater for this touch and this touch. My next move from there is to double that all the way. I can see now this is the possibilities I have currently.
And that is basically the resistance.
Yeah, this is basically the resistance of the bullish trend. So basically the market has the possibility to continue pushing up towards this level, and once we break below the structure, we know the market can sell towards this level over here. So I have my two moves. So now going forward, now we're going to teach you guys how to be able to use small time frames to determine setups and to be able to determine your entries. So we're basically done with number one, how to properly draw your trends. Now we're going to teach you how to use this information in order for you to spot your trades. So basically, guys, we want to teach you how to use different time frames in order for you to understand how price action works. You can use these different time frames to correlate the information it taught you in order to better your trading experience. Now, high time frames, we use high time frames to understand what is the overall direction, right? When we go to smaller time frames, we use smaller time frames for entries. You enter your trades on a smaller time frames, we're able to know how long you can hold a trade because we've analyzed from a longer time frame and we use smaller time frames in order for us to determine our entries.
Yeah, true. So this is our NAS 100, guys. I didn't finish analyzing.
Now, before you even move forward, guys, I want to talk about this. When we spoke about smaller time frames, I'm talking about an hour and below. Those are smaller time frames. An hour and above is higher time frames. So use an hour above to understand the overall, and use an hour and below to basically enter our trades and basically spot our setups.
Yeah, so guys, as you can see, guys, this is our overall direction. We do see that we are looking for a bullish movement in our daily time frame, meaning that for this week we are looking for a bullish movement towards the upside. All right, so that is just understanding the overall part, not necessarily spotting the entries. So going to a smaller time frame now, we did spot that we have broken out outside of our bearish trend. We are now currently in a bullish movement. So what we need to spot is our trend right now, guys. This is what we call trends in trends. Okay, so as you can see, guys, we are now seeing that we have a support area here of our bullish movement, and then now I'm looking for the resistant part of that area. As you can see, guys, this would be the resistance of this trend. This can show us that we would have a major reversal at that area up there. This means that, guys, the market can still play around, but overall we should expect that bullish movement before any further rejections or continuation towards the upside.
So basically, guys, when we go to smaller time frames, it's when we're looking for entries. So I'm going to go to an hour chart, and when I go to an hour chart, I'm looking for an entry confirmation. Currently, what I can see here, we are coming from a bullish momentum. However, the market inside has been on an impulse move correction, impulse move correction. This correction here stands for a bearish trend. So according to our trends in trends, we can see that we had a bearish trend over here. We had a bearish trend over here. So we taught you guys how to spot trends, and this is basically an add-on in order for you to continue. So you can see, guys, we could have took our entry from here. This is a nice breakout retest. The market broke outside and gave us a retest. The market is now more likely to push towards upside until we reach the level over there. So whenever the market continue, we're going to see how we basically work on our risk appetite. So if you can spot an entry and you feel like you're late, you can go to as little as 15 minutes or 30 minutes charts to continue seeing how to better time the market.
Yeah, you do know, guys, we trade with times. As you can see today, currently, guys, our GMT plus 2 time zone is currently 6 now, and we are done for today. We usually trade the London session and the New York session, and currently we just passed those sessions.
So basically, guys, what I want to show you guys, I'm looking for an entry confirmation for you guys to show you in real time how we look for an entry confirmation. See, I went to a smaller time frame. I can see here the market as well has now pushed above the level that was stuck here. You can see the market was basically struggling with this level. So now we've basically got our second confirmation.
Yeah. Can I add on something?
This is a confirmation from the past. We spoke about us being able to spot these levels. I can put them for you in order for us to determine stronger levels from the past. You can see over there that now we are above this level and we can look for confirmation towards the upside. We can enter our buys.
Yeah, and to have a better understanding of this, you can always make sure to use your zone areas to understand that when you have an area like this, you get to easily spot that from here it was our resistance, and at this area now it's our support. Even though we have a lot of weak creation, this is basically cross out all the noise and you get to see clearly that this is our support area and we're still looking for bullish movement towards the upside.
So basically, guys, we just taught you how to use smart time frames to determine setups and entries. That's what we do. So now, guys, going to the third step will be a demonstration on how to grow a small account. So welcome once again, guys. Now we're on our third step, and that is a demonstration on how to grow a small account.
Yeah, guys, so I started this small account. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks now. I started this account. Basically, let me go to the history. As you can see, I started this account on the 23rd of March. Today is the 4th of April. What I want to show you from this account, guys, is the amount of risk we applied, the trades we took, the losses we took, and basically how you can grow a small account, but understanding on how to apply risk. So back to the account, guys. As you can see, I've been trading only 0.02. As you can see, guys, this is the lot size I've been trading the whole time. I've never used anything else. Why? Reason is because I'm already practicing proper risk management. If I'm saying I'm going to apply proper risk management, then it should be in practice, not just in words.
Guys, the secret to mastering forex trading is discipline, guys. It all comes from discipline. The most disciplined trader is the most profitable trader. How do you become disciplined? By basically sticking to proper risk management.
Yeah, back to the account, guys. As you can see, I actually started the account by taking my first loss, and as you can see, guys, the loss that I took was just $14. You have to understand, guys, I actually deposited, let me go to my history. I actually made a deposit of 1.1 USD, and then already in just 2 weeks I made close to $500. I've been using proper risk management, and I also took multiple losses. This is what I want to show you guys. I want to show you the importance of applying proper risk management and the losses you take and how they should be as a professional trader. So as you can see, guys, I've been taking all types of profits. My profits can go up to 30. They can actually go all the way up to, let me see, 38, 39. This is basically 40. But now what I want to show you guys is that what I did for my losses, that I have an approach on this account. I can have a big win, I can have a small win, I can have a small loss, but never a big loss.
So guys, you have to understand, in order for you to master forex trading, don't depend on motivation. To tell you guys, it's important for you to have a small win, it's important for you to have a big win, it's important for you to have a break even, it's important for you to have a small loss, but you need to avoid big losses. Yes, the motivation of showing you guys we're doing this won't be enough. It needs you to reach a level of discipline. You need to have discipline, because once you get to that level, you don't need motivation anymore. You know that sticking to your rules will get you the same results. And for some people, that $1,000 is a lot. And we also grow small accounts, guys. We grew a $7 account, and I recently did a small challenge for myself. I basically grew a $30 account. I'm gonna put it on the screen here to show you I grew a small account as well. And on that small account, I used small risk until I took out my initial deposit. Once I had my initial deposit, I was able to risk more and basically turn it to $400. I'm going to show you exactly how we did that. And you basically apply the same ideology, you apply the same mindset, and you can achieve anything within the forex industry.
Yeah, back to this account, guys. What I want to show you is that I never took a loss that is above $32. I want to show you guys, since I started this account, I make sure that it's either I have a stop loss that close my entry, or it's either that I close the loss when I see it's above 30. I never want to have a loss that is 40. Why? The reason is because I want to make sure that my losses are always small. I'll let my profits run, but I always cut my losses short. And exactly now, going to the trading of this account, guys, what I want to show you is that, as you can see, guys, currently, guys, I have an overall loss of less than $40, and my equity is what? 1.5. What I'm showing you guys is the proper risk management applied. The risk that I want to take the most, the biggest loss I would take would be $400. If I see $400, then I'm already going to be worried. I already want to make sure that my leverage is always higher. It doesn't matter what kind of loss I have. I never want to be in an area whereby my account can blow. The reason is because I always want to only risk 10% of my account size.
So basically, guys, we taught you, we analyze on TradingView to be able to see the market on a better view, and we can still analyze on the MT4, but that's for us to actually see what's going on. But we must always bear in mind that most of our analysis come from TradingView, hence we're able to have better entries.
This is just a rough sketch of our analysis, guys, of GPUSD. Currently, as you can see, guys, we're in a bullish movement. We have a stop loss target and a take profit target, guys. And what I want to speak mostly about my take profit target and my stop loss target is that, as you see, guys, these areas of mine, my stop loss, firstly, I want to explain why do we have a stop loss, guys. A lot of people get to confuse the reason why we have stop losses. And stop loss shouldn't be an area whereby it's supposed to be such and such pips, but instead it's supposed to be an area that invalidates your setup. I know for a fact that if the market basically shoots towards the downside and immediately goes below this support area, I do know that it's going to be a sell setup. It no longer become a bullish setup. Hence, I make sure that my stop loss is below my support area. I'm trying to also cater for fake out levels, you see. So when it comes to my take profit, I always make sure that I have take profit 1 and take profit 2.
He has the capital to basically
survive such a drawdown. What I want to say exactly from having such a drawdown, guys, is to make sure that your stop loss should be in an area whereby you give the market at least enough space to breathe, so that you don't always get stopped out before going towards your overall direction.
So basically, guys, that's a demonstration on how to grow a small account, and we're going to now cover the importance of patience and the importance of practice.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, guys, we're gonna basically cover the last 2 points of the video. We're gonna cover the importance of patience and the importance of practice. So I want TP to start with the importance of practice. for you guys to understand why it's very important for you guys to put in the work.
First, I'd like to start by saying an expert in anything was once a beginner, guys. Trading isn't about winning every single trade that you take. It is about approaching every single trade with a winning strategy and a winning mindset, guys. First, what I'm going to give you guys the tip that I use as a professional trader is that always set your stop loss and take profit target for every trade. You need to know when to pull the plug when things are not going together, guys. When the market is not going into your anticipated direction, you need to know when to cut. Why? The reason is because, guys, we need to avoid having big losses. Remember what I said, guys, when you grow my small account. Secondly, guys, develop a trading plan and follow it religiously. What I mean by this is, guys, what are the things that you need to see aligning before you take a specific buy or sell position? These are the things that help you confirm before you basically take a trade. And thirdly, guys, keep your emotions separate from your trading account. The market doesn't care about you. The market doesn't care about your feelings. The market doesn't care what you're feeling on that specific day. Always follow your plan and always follow your rules. The most disciplined is the person who wins, guys. Never trade to compensate for your losses. To be profitable over time, guys, your strategy needs to be at least 50%, guys. You need to be at least 50% for you to be profitable in the trading market. And luckily, guys, for you as Fxgoats, guys, as Fxgoats, our strategies are actually accurate from 80% up to 90%, depending on the level of knowledge that you have, guys. We always cater for our losses, guys. Our losses can be from 20% to 10%. As you saw from the small account that we traded before, guys, I always make sure that I take losses, but they don't take too much of my account. It's always the smaller portion of my account. And lastly, guys, what I want to say is that don't be afraid to take losses. Losses make the win so much sweeter, guys. Remember that losses are part of the game.
Yeah, I love what you said there. So basically, guys, that can basically help us start our final lesson, which is the importance of patience, guys. It's very important for you to basically understand small steps are very important because we are focusing on the direction rather than just going fast nowhere, right? We want to avoid going nowhere very fast. Now, when it comes to losses, no matter how big or small, losses are there to remind us to never stop learning. You understand? So when you reach a level of trading, you get to understand why we work very hard to always sharpen our skills because we want to become at the highest peak. So basically, guys, the ideology here, I want to put the picture and show you the importance of taking small steps is that eventually you will reach the destination. You need to trust the process. Yes, overall you win. First thing to get right is the mindset. No one has a 100% win rate. Trading is not only about hitting take profits, but it's also about hitting stop losses because we're supposed to learn. Don't be hard on yourself when you take your loss. Just know that it's part of the process, right? Don't give up. Only you have the power. Get up and go get it, guys. I want you guys to know. I want you guys to adopt the same mindset. This side, we don't lose. It's either we win or we learn. Nothing else, guys. You guys know. So as long as you have a good trading system, we don't even have to have our strategies. But we know our strategies. TPS explained already. Our strategies have a high profitable percentage. However, as long as you have a good trading strategy, don't give up. Instead, identify the forex market types that it performs well in. Whenever you have a strategy, see what kind of market conditions you want to trade in and which ones are favorable to you.
Yeah, so, guys, doesn't matter what kind of strategy you have, guys. As long as you don't apply proper risk management, you will eventually blow. Yeah. Those are simple market rules.
Simple market rules, guys. So I want you guys to build a toolkit of strategies that can perform well in different conditions. Many of you guys want to trade every different type of market condition. You want to trade every day, so you need to have different strategies because some strategies apply on a trending market and some strategies apply on a choppy market. So in trading, you need to take this approach, guys. You must make the rules of the game because those are the rules that are going to serve you. You need to make sure that you strictly trade your plan. You only trade your plan. That is why it's important for you to understand the name of the game, and the name of the game is discipline. Those who are most disciplined are the ones who are going to profit. And with that, it's Fxgoats Mentors
signing out.